Hi everyone, this is Jessica. I go by Queen of the Crop Stitcher here on YouTube and also on Instagram. I am back for Flosstube number 24. Today is the 6th of September 2025. It's been about 5 months, it's been quite a while. I have like 20 WIPs to show you, and I have a few finishes as well. First off, a little bit why it's been so long. I had some medical issues. I had some issues with my stomach, and then I fell and messed up my back. So we're getting that all taken care of. So, but I have been stitching, obviously, with the amount of WIPs, and yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. First off, I want to show my stitching, finishes. That's all stitching. The first one was Scooby-Doo by Good Morning Maui on Etsy, and that's what it looks like. I did change the color of a couple of the flowers to make it a little bit more to my liking. There was, as it was charted, there was a couple white flowers, and even with Fred's shirt, I changed it to it's more like a really pale blue, and it's kind of hard to see on camera, but in real life you can tell the difference between it and the fabric. But yeah, that's done. That was a fun stitch that I used for traveling for a little while. And the next one is Quick Stitch. This was Quick Stitch Aquamarine by Rachel Anderson, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And I have two up on my wall. They're not framed, but they're up there. So I think this is like the fourth one that I have done. And then I got a couple more that I'm working on as well. And my favorite of the finishes, and I'm kind of sad to see her done because I won't have her to take with me anywhere. She went with me doctor's appointments, car lot when I was getting work done on my car, all different types of stuff. This is my cropped version of Minnie After the Ball by Tamara Markard. The whole piece, let me show you what the whole piece would look like. And I did take some stuff off my pattern keeper, so it's gonna take a sec to find everything today. The whole piece looks like that. And like I said, this is a cropped version. And she is. I love her. I love the way she turned out. Okay, those are my finishes. So I have 4 finishes for the year. 3 of my hates are off the table, and that little Scooby-Doo one. Next, we'll get into the WIPs. And the first one is the 2025 Heaven and Earth Designs Sal. I don't think I'm going to finish this by the end of the year. I don't even think I'm going to get 6 pages. I am doing Innocent Dreams. And I love the pattern. I can't remember if this is just the part that we have out, or if there's I don't think that's all of it. I think there's more down below. And the last part doesn't come out until October. Because of the medical issues that I was having, I wasn't worried about keeping track of stitches as well as what I had been. I do some challenges on Facebook with some games, so I kind of keep track of stuff, but not to the amount of keeping track of months worth of work. So I don't have numbers of stitches. I don't iron the stuff until I'm ready to fully finish it. There are some pieces that have some hanging threads. I did take everything out of the bags, so you don't have to worry about that if you have headphones on, but there are the threads and fabric that's not ironed. So that is your PSA. And this is where I'm at with the bunny. I don't know all the names of the fabrics. It's pretty much 22 and 25 count. If you want to know if there's someone, or if there's something, I think this is like vintage Stormy Night. But if you want to know, let me know and I will see if I can find out. Maybe I have a little sticker from it in the bags. I'm not sure. The next one, I am missing one. Well, hold please. Okay, sorry about that. The next one we have is Mini Safe Haven by Ann Stokes. This is another one that I cropped, if I can hold on to the tablet. The whole piece is going to look like that. I cropped off the top down to the top of her hood. I cropped off the bottom part here and then some on the sides as well. And this is also a Heaven and Earth Designs pattern, if I didn't say that already. And that's where she is. The next one I worked on, I didn't put very much into this one. I remember that. Is The Library of Dogs. It's an Amy Stewart piece, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. That is playing hide and seek with me. There we go. And it's one of her bookshelf pieces. If you can hear snoring, it's Coco. She's down on her bed, snoring away. And that's where I'm at on that. I know I was filling in some of this confetti stitching up here and then taking the thread wherever it went to use it up. This is going to take a long time. The next one is by Cross Stitch for Everyone. It's called Goddess. I am working this one with CXC threads. Can't really see the color of her on there. She's got like blues and pinks and grays. I'm taking a piece that I had worked another piece on and wasn't liking how it was going, so I'm repurposing it for her, and that's where I got to. The next one is Mini the Wheel of Time by Chris Ortega. It is also a Heaven and Earth Designs piece. It will look like this, the full piece. I am not doing all this stuff on the top. I cropped that off. And I think I cropped off some of the bottom as well on this one. And very small start. Goddess, this one, and the next couple were what I worked on for Mania this year. The next one is Mini Amethyst, also by Chris Ortega, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And she will look like that. I'm not a fan of this fabric, so I have thought about possibly restarting it. It's just really stiff. And this is Around the Moon. It's scratchy, stiff. Anyway, it's kind of itchy. Then we got Mini Bluebell Woods by Ann Stokes, another Heaven and Earth Designs. The full piece looks like this, and I'm cropping off the sides, some of the top, and I believe some of the bottom as well. Just a very little off the bottom. And that's what I got on that one. The next one is called We Want Serving. It is by, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I think it's Cariad cross stitch. I don't know if that's gonna show up backwards for you guys. It's C-A-R-I-A-D cross stitch designs. And the piece, without being cropped, is gonna look like this. And I cropped off a lot of the background. Kitty cats are so cute. And so far, just a small start. That Then I've been wanting to work on a piece that had an eagle in it, and I found one that I liked. On Etsy, and I can't find it now. There it is. I'm not cropping this one at all. It will look like that. And just a small star at the top. These are all still Mania pieces that I started in May. Oh, the eagle was from Milena Art Designs on Etsy. The next one is Mini Red Path of Eternity by Chris Ortega. She's gonna look like this. I'm not cropping her. And I've worked on this one a few times, so there's more done on it. This was also a Mania start. Then we have a Tilton Crafts piece. It is Alice 2 by Denise Garbus. It will look like that. I think this is a Country Mocha 25 count. And that's where we're at. There was too much white to do this on white, so I needed something that was not white. Then I have a piece by Laser Art Designs. I'm not real sure what the title is, because in one place it's Flag, Eagle, and Soldiers. In another place it's listed as something else. Still has Flag, Eagle, and Soldiers in it, but in a different words. In a different way. The mock-up is this. And working on the blue part, and then this is the eagle's head. And the next one is one that I've been working on currently, it's one that I was hoping to get done this year. It's Mini Spring Hummer by Carol Cavaleris. It is definitely cropped. Some off of here and quite a bit off of here. And then some off the top as well. And for that one I need over here, because it's still in the Q-snap. And that's where I'm at on that one. I've been working on like 2, possibly 3 pieces at a time right now. One stays on my Lowry stand for most of the time. Then I switch out with, I'm working on, well, let's just show you that one. I have a Stitch is So Beautiful piece. I watched quite a few people on here and saw it. I didn't want to get it, but then I ended up just caving and getting it. It is A Beautiful Place by Eder Jose Rosa. It's gonna look like this. I am not cropping it. And on the Stitch is So Beautiful business page, if you do at least 250 stitches a week for the month, then you get the free pattern that's offered and also are entered into whatever drawing they have for that month. I started it in August. You were supposed to send an email to let them know that you're going to be a participant. I did that until I figured out that I did it to the wrong email. My finger hit the wrong button and it did not go to their email. So we're trying again in September. But I did get some progress in it for August. That's where I'm at on it. So those 2 pieces I keep in the Q snaps and interchange them. And then if I want to have a smaller piece for outside, I can do that as well. I have a small Q snap. The next one is one of my older ones in Pattern Keeper, all the way at the top. Mini Soul Touch. It is by Laura Prindle. The whole piece looks like that. I'm cutting off this part of the horse. And that is what she looks like now. I hope it's in the frame. And on this one, I was working in the horse this year so far. I want to come over and finish her up. That way that part's done. But there was a challenge for, like, there was a bunch of stitches and I was able to put more in the horse, get it done quicker. Another older one is Mini Touch the Sky by Jeff Haney. It will look like that. And right now, that's where it's at. She snores pretty loud. My oldest WIP that I have that I know of, and I had to look it up on Instagram to try to find out when I actually started it, and it was 2017. I think it was 2017. I don't have anything that I had started from before that. It is Quick Stitch Keep Up. It's by Hannah Disney, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. It will look like that. I don't know why I haven't finished this. I'm working at half stitch, so it shouldn't even take very long. I don't know. I really don't have that far to go. Then where are you at? Got Playing with the Queen of Hearts. It's a Tilt and Craft piece by Crimson Mystique. She looks like that. I'm not a big fan of the color red. I don't know why. But I love this piece. When I'm not working on it, it's calling for me to work on it. When I am working on it, it doesn't want to get put up. And I have to put it up and work on other pieces. But I just love the way it's turning out. And that's where I'm at. I'm not cropping this one. This is her hair starting to come in here in a crown on the top. I think that's my favorite of all the other favorites right now. And then I have one more that's on Pattern Keeper. It was from this, what is it called? It's a Etsy store. The Stitchery by MJ. Here it is. And it's Simba Silhouette. And that's two of his legs. This is a piece I usually take outside when I go outside stitching, so I can put it in the little Q-snap and not have to worry about having a whole lot of colors. Then the only other thing that I've been working on is a piece that my daughter bought me a while ago. And I got it from Etsy. I don't know where. It doesn't have the name of the store or anything on. I pulled up all the paperwork from it. Tried to find it in my Etsy account. It's not on there anymore. But it's this little raccoon. I'm working on a piece of fabric that I dyed. And that's where I'm at. This one is going slower because it is a paper pattern. And I got so used to working on the tablet that it's a little bit harder to work off the paper pattern, especially when you're doing Facebook cross-stitch groups and need to count. So I just got to the point that I wasn't counting those stitches, or if it's a challenge that you can do for so long amount of time, then I would count it like that. But that's all the stitching that I've been working on. I believe. I don't know if I missed anything. I don't think I missed anything. But yeah, I've had a few stitchy get-togethers. I started a group on Facebook for Missouri cross-stitchers. If you do happen to watch my videos and you are in Missouri, feel free to come and join the group. It's just called Missouri cross-stitchers. And I just had another get-together this morning and met another stitcher in the area, and that was nice. It's really nice to find out that there are stitchers around here, because I didn't think there was anybody. And so now I can have people to stitch with and talk with, and I don't have to sit at home by myself and stitch. It's nice to get out. I don't know when I'm going to be back for the next video. It depends if I do, like if I stick with just the 2, maybe 3 pieces. I find it kind of hard to come back to show just those couple pieces. But we'll see. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them down below. If you have found this channel and you're not a subscriber, if you found any of the pieces interesting and would like to follow along with my progress, please hit the subscribe button. And yeah, come back next time. And we are in the burn months, people. Here in the northern hemisphere, we are getting ready for cold weather, and I am looking forward to it. I am done with hot weather for a while. Anyway, thank you for watching, and have a great day, and happy stitching, people.